Our focus in the Congress now in this lame duck, it continues to be on COVID relief. This is a red alert, all hands on deck. As Chairman Leader Schumer and I discussed yesterday, this is an emergency of the highest magnitude. And yet, our Republican colleagues want to focus elsewhere instead of recognizing as the health emergency, which science has given us a path to crush. Just let's, again, we had worse numbers than even yesterday. The numbers speak very eloquently. 160,000 infections were reported, a horrifying number, following more than a week of over 100,000 infections a day. These levels are 2 times higher than the summer peak. More than 67,000 Americans are hospitalized with COVID, a new record threatening overwhelming our hospitals in our rural areas too. Over 10 million people have been infected, over 10 million people. 240,000 Americans have died because of this pandemic. Meanwhile, on the economic front, over 20 million Americans are on unemployment. America has 1 million fewer teachers and education jobs compared to a year ago, and that has an impact on our children's education. 8 million people have fallen into poverty. 17 million children are food insecure. There's no time to waste. We must save lives and livelihoods. And yet, Republicans in Congress continue their tactics of delay, distort, and deny, which has led to deaths.
A national testing strategy. Can you speak to what's happening here? It sounds to me like the Democrats are asking for $75 billion. Republicans are asking for $45 billion. But I think there's more to this.
No, that issue is getting overblown. We've agreed to $178 billion overall for health. It's an extraordinary amount of money. We'd agreed with the Democrats with $75 billion going to testing, contact tracing. I think, quite frankly, we won't need to spend all that money, but we're happy to take the money. We've also agreed to $28 billion for vaccines and distribution, which is very important to continue our Project Warp Speed.